Motorsports.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to No Limits Motorsports. And as you can see, we have a brand new studio in the house tonight, and I got my boy BJ on my left-hand side, and we're here to talk about racing. BJ, what do you think about this new studio?
Lovely.
Yeah.
You don't see the big ass strip behind us?
Oh, I know. I mean, we like come up in this world like we're somebody now. We got a couple friends. We got it all now. So I'd like to talk tonight about all the racing around the country because everybody in Las Vegas, I don't know. BJ, I just don't. We're trying. We put a show on. We can't get these guys to race.
They scared.
I mean, I know
Everybody's scared to take a loss.
I know it's really hot out. People don't want to play in the heat and everything like that. But I mean, we can even get call-outs.
We had a few call-outs, but no races went down yet.
Okay, so I mean, the small tire class, the big tire classes, we've got a little bit of movement, nothing crazy. But the street class, oh my God, you want to talk about fucking whining? Never, every rule I try to make, they're whining, they're crying, they can't afford it. I mean, it's a $50 buy-in.
Right.
God forbid you got to spend $50. You go to a movie, it's $50. So, BJ, since nobody wants to get moving in here, I think we need to shake it up. And then we also need to reaching out across the country. I'm going to take my cues from you who go out racing. So I'm going to start reaching out to these other people that race to try to promote this stuff because people in Vegas,
I'm scared to death.
I mean, it's not a fist fight here. It's a race. I mean, and we're not asking anybody to race for big money. There's no $5,000 races. There's no outrageous, we're going to bet to death. Right. It's go out and have a little fun with your race car. I mean, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree all the way.
So I think you've got it in store for some of your guys tonight. PJ, let's look at some of the things happening around the country tonight. All right. Zach Speedway, Midwest 660 arm drop, August 29th. Outlaw Street presents. So all the class stuff. We've got a 650 mean street index. We got a 570 trophy index. Looks like some great racing if you're out that way. All kinds of stuff going on. Stock suspension. No tube chassis. That's kind of gay. But okay, I got a tube chassis car I'm out. So
I do too.
Yeah, so but hey, I understand the rules. I understand how it is. But we got to get things going, trying to get some racing done. But these are the people across the country. The Midwest is exploding with street racing.
Can't get in on this west side, though.
I mean, what's with the West Coast here, BJ? So, all right, let's look at the next one. All right, also on August 29th, the Grudge, Test and Tune. Got some big names on there. You got Scotty right there, the Unicorn. Looks like all kinds of stuff. I got Quarantine versus Baltimore. More racing out in Michigan, of course, in the Midwest. You know, people are out there racing. Excellent radio prep. Oh, so they're prepping the track. That's a full-blown deal. So, PJ, can we make that writing a little bit bigger? I know you moved it closer for my blind ass, but now we got a little bit smaller. I want to say hi to everybody. I see Daniel over there. I see Jamie Wilder. Jamie Miller's on deck. There we go. Perfect. So, Jamie Miller's getting his True Street car ready for the racing. Robert Williams over there. What's up, Sliv? We got Stevie's on board with us tonight. We got Ron. We got Brian Zephyr. And even got Skylar over there. I think Skylar's trying to put some race together also. Still got to send me a flyer, Skylar. I need to get that up there for you.
What mean, Jay?
What is this? Dude, I'm telling you the truth.
Think shit talking?
Is Stevie talking shit already?
That's all he do is talk shit.
Yeah, but at least he races.
Yeah.
I don't care who talks shit, long as they race. So we got what do we got there? The Bronx. Who called him Debo? Oh, Debo. Wow, he called you Debo.
No, that's her boy's name.
Wow. So, wow. So, hi, Karen. Is that what it is? That's Karen right there. Say hello. We got Ray Castlingway from back home. What's up, Ray? I'll see you next month. I'll be back home on the East Coast for a little bit. Thanks, everybody, for calling in. Also, coming up September 25th and 6th. This is a badass race. If my car was ready, I'd take that out there. Set up by Skinny Kid Productions, who makes some beautiful chassis cars. All kinds of racing happening out there from Straight Jackson Productions. We got, where is it?
$25K guaranteed purse.
25K.
Yeah.
Man, that's like robbery right there. So you know there's some big heavy hitters coming out that way. We definitely need to, if you're out that way, this is the race to go check out. Definitely top notch. Some big hitters coming out there when the purse is that big. So if you're out that way, go out. If Skinny Kids is putting it on, I guarantee you most of his cars are showing up. And again, the Midwest.
Right.
I think it's time to move, BJ. We might have to go Midwest.
Yeah, I'm already looking into it.
we need to buy a house, at least keep the cars there. So here we go, another straight jackson production here we got going on. Not as much info on this, but when is the date? Anybody see the date?
No date.
Um,
Early bird parking
yeah. So
for Thursday and Friday.
yeah. So we got Thursday and Friday. I'm not sure. It's a no prep racing event. If you're interested, we'll get you some more information. Give us a write in. Definitely, there's a bunch of racing across the country in the Midwest. Yeah, Brian Zephyr, there is snow there, but it's still a great place to be.
Yo.
You there?
Yeah.
Who you got on the phone?
Hey, so I want you guys to talk about my race, dude. Fucking 10,000K to win. Winner take all.
Who's backing the $10,000?
Okay, you're right.
Who's backing the 10K?
Yeah.
I'm taking the $100 deposit for 20 cars on my PayPal. At the shootout, it's a $400 buy-in. At the shootout, when you pay your $400 at the driver's meeting, I will hand you a slip with your number when you pay in. There will be spots marked on the ground where your crew can park your trailer with my crew, my security guards, and everybody that's helping me throw this race. So there'll be no confusion. There'll be no cars to follow the trailers. It's trucks and trailers only. I want to keep the lanes open. I'm going to have people lining people up, stacking them in, getting these rounds off fast. 10,000K to win. There's going to be a trophy. There's going to be a banner. I got sponsors jumping aboard. Let's do this, boys. I don't know what we're doing. Let's race.
What state is this being held in?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
So, and this is going to be a Mexico-style race, I believe?
It's a shootout. Shootout for $10,000.
I understand it's a shootout, but you're doing it on a street in Mexico or at the track?
Street,
Okay.
on the streets of Mexico.
Okay.
We're going to prep first round. The rule is 29-10-5, no W. All-wheel drive cars have to run radials up front. They are allowed to run at 28-10-5. Anybody caught with a W will not get their money back, will not be entered into my race, and I don't know if these guys that are going to be there, the guys that will be there, will probably put them on blast. The list goes as of now. Z-Unit will be there. Alex, 5150 from NorCal. Steven Chase in White Girl. Steezy, he's bringing his GTR and the 240. Those are some big, heavy hitters that are no joke at any race they've been to. So if you're not in it, that's on you. Spots are filling up fast. Give me a call if you want to be in my shootout. $10,000 to the winner.
All right, you heard it here first. Skylar, I hope this all pulls off. It sounds like an amazing event. I hope to see it work.
I also want to add, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Brett. I know I have made a lot of mistakes, and I want to make this clear to every person out there. I apologize to you for all the little lies. I'm not trying to be a better man. I am a better man. So to everybody out there, from the bottom of my heart, I hope you can see that I'm not trying to be a better man. I am a better man. Okay. Let's get this race going, boys. I promise you it's going to be one to remember. Let's do this.
Okay, we look forward to seeing what happens. Please get us a race next week, a list, and we'll see what's going on.
Yes, sir, will do. I appreciate all your guys' time, and appreciate it. Have a blessed day, fellas.
Thank you.
All
Okay.
right, later.
Hi, Fox. I see you. Thanks for turning in. Kelly, thank you all, everybody, for turning in. Sliv and the 10 grand.
Brent.
What?
Brent.
Yeah. Brent,
I just now seen it.
Brent, we're nice to everybody because we're a show for all types. We get community work all the time, so me and Jay are being nice.
Fuck you, man, Jay.
BJ needs to be a better man. So, guys, listen, if it's racing, I want to be part of it. I want it known on our show. So if you are interested in it, you can head up Skylar for any information. You heard it here. So we'll move on now. I'm going to be having Brent Alvarado going to be writing into about a bunch of racing they've been doing with Jamie's truck all over Arizona. We got races going everywhere. Eric Jensen says we're not nice to everybody. Jerry Busick, hello, sir. How we doing? But Brent Alvarado. Oh, fuck. Sorry, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, guys, I love racing. We got to get it on. As you can see, the Midwest is destroying the West Coast guys for racing. So we got to keep working this on. What time I got here now? I got 4 more minutes here, and then Brent Alvarado is going to call in. We're going to talk about his truck and him and Jamie's events going on, different races. Got to get these moving, guys. We're trying our best to make lists. Eric Jensen's getting his new big motor together. Back in the vet, we got Jerry Busick's been out beating the shit out of everybody around town. So, guys, we're trying to get these races out there, trying to get people more involved in this. So if you got something you'd like us to write into, please tell us about it. All right, who's got a new setup I seen? Tony? Newest setup looks awesome. Oh, thank you for that's our stage, yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, sorry, I thought we were still talking about cars. I got all confused right there. So, guys, if you're in Arizona, you're in Vegas, California, you're in Minnesota, we don't care where you are, Massachusetts, you're in Florida, send us some information. If you know prep racing, you're track racing, we're trying to get these boys in Vegas dialed in and more, showing what across the country people are doing. We've tried everything to get this list going, but maybe it's just to show people how much behind the times we actually are. So, BJ?
What up?
So, also, gentlemen, Brian Zephyr relying to Eric Jensen. What is he saying now? So, getting down, not to be guys, I can't read all that stuff. That's just crazy, okay? Any luck on Spot, Jerry Busick? Can you give me the small tire list? Jerry, I'm going to bring it up right for you right now. So, here's the small tire original list. Jamie that I was talking about is Brent Alvarado sitting up there in the number 6 spot. Fernando is out, and here we have him right now. How we doing, sir?
Hey, am I early?
You're perfectly on time. So.
That's the story of my life. I'm always early, but don't tell my wife.
Yeah, no, she knows. Trust me. So, Brent, you guys have been racing all over Arizona. You were supposed to, I think, got a race coming this weekend.
Yeah, we've been in New Mexico, bro. We went to New Mexico a couple weeks ago. We've been hitting all the cash days that we can, and we went to California not too long ago. We've hit all the Vegas ones, all the Arizona ones. We got a few coming up in Arizona right now. We're gonna try to hit a Colorado one that's coming up. You look up street racing in the dictionary, man. There's a picture of us right there. We're street as it comes. Any race, anywhere, you guys got something going on? Send me a message, and let's get invited, man. I want to be there.
Now, I know you guys just ran into one trouble. I was talking to Jamie. They told you guys could show up when they found out it was a tube chassis car.
So they have this California 2K race they're starting to do in California. And the first one, it was fun, man. Awesome event. They did a very good job hosting it. A lot of people, too many spectators, in my opinion. The cops came, but we got the event done. It was a big headache, but it was very fun. It kind of goes with street racing.
Right.
So I heard about the second one they were doing, and I bought a spot off a buddy of mine, locked in with the Blazer. They said no chassis cars, back half cars, you could run a small tire. Well, I said, hey, man, how come you're changing the rules? We were in the first one. And they said, yeah, no problem. You're right. You guys are cool as shit. Go ahead. Come on in, man. So I sent my lock-in in. I was locked into the race. And just a couple days ago, here it is. We're getting ready to go into the race. Here it is. A couple days before, we've been crashing, getting everything ready because we had some issues in New Mexico. And they hit me up and say, hey, man, there's a bunch of people crying that you guys are coming. So we're going to have to send you your buy-in back. I'm just going to go on record right now and say that fucking chassis rules are put in place on street race cash days to make sure that the slower fucking cars get a participation trophy. That's my opinion. I think that you're fucking gay if you put any kind of chassis rules on a fucking street race. This is the goddamn street. Small tire and big tire, and that's it.
No, I kind of agree with you on that. I mean, I guess back in the day it was to keep the so-called pro mod cars out. But to me, the tire in the street pretty much sets the rules of that event. If you can get down the street, it is what it is.
Yeah, those fucking pro mods half the time got way more power anyways, and they're not set up for the street. It's just a cop-out, man. It's just people to say, oh, that car, like Z-Unit. They were all scared that Z-Unit was coming too. That's the baddest, in my opinion, my humble opinion. It ain't worth shit, I know, but I think Z-Unit, you know, he'll be back. I know he will, but I think he's the baddest street race car in the country, in my opinion, because he's a West Coast racer, and he drives his ass out to the East Coast all the time to street race everybody, and has open call-outs all the way across America to and from. I think that's badass. Excuse my language.
Sounds like me.
Well, I mean, BJ kind of lives by the same rules, and I know that you and
BJ, you're dope fuck, bro. Different kind of class of racing, but
Yeah.
I mean, you're with it too, man. I love that, and that's us, bro. We're the same way. Small tire, big tire. We don't care, bro. We just want to race. I don't give a fuck if I know the other car's faster than me. I just want to race. Anything can happen. And to me, the excitement of not knowing if that guy's going to beat me, even if he has a faster car, that's what drives me, man. That's what keeps me going. That you never know what the fuck's going to happen in a race.
you know, another gentleman, you know, I'm seeing right now is Jerry Busick. That gentleman right there, yeah, he will race anybody, anytime, small tire. He's down to race. He's asking right now if we got a new spot. Jerry, it is burnt. Mexico has caught on fire. There's leads for New Mexico. We're trying to put something together. Everybody's been moving a little slow with the heat, but we're still on it. So
Real quick, I see that fucking Skyler's on here saying he's calling out the Blazer. Man, motherfucker, grow the fuck up and build a motherfucking car before you try to do anything street racing. You can't even run your goddamn feet. Sorry.
No problem, buddy. We'll keep that for the ring. We'll be getting that soon, too, up here.
I'm down, too.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Let's get it.
There's no calling out without a car running, so we do not have
I
call.
got multiple car running.
Yeah, that's right. So.
Let's get it. And if you don't want to run cars, we can run hands.
All right, so.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, see. That pretty much says it all right there. He
I'm
just.
sorry, I'm kind of a dickhead.
No, he put his dick on the table and said, "Suck it," right there. So that was it.
Just to go back on record real quick, and that's all of the Arizona boys, all of us. I mean, there's 6 or 7 of us. We're all down to race anybody at any time. Arizona boys, we got a Facebook page. You guys want to jump on there, call any of us out, try to set up some races? We're down with it, man. That's all we want to do is street race.
Well,
sometimes people get under my skin, and I'm sorry. But.
Hey, Brent. Since Mexico up here has been burnt, what is your chances of you putting a list together maybe down that way, or cash days, something like that? Are you and Brian down for something like that?
No, we're definitely down, man. We're always down. I've been talking with somebody about doing a cash days here coming up pretty soon, a pretty big one, but I'm not going to talk about it until I have everything kind of set in stone and we're ready to gather cars.
Okay, well, when you're ready to announce that, we'd love to be on board firsthand with that.
Definitely. There'll be a promotional video. I'll go on your show. It should be pretty badass. But like I said, I'm not going to spill anything until we're ready to do it. But
no, I totally agree with that. But so, like guys like Jerry, I know we got Sliv up here has been dying to grace. Also, Brian. So we got to get Brian up here.
We're ready. Yeah, we got to get Brian's car. A few issues worked out, but I mean, Sliv, we want to run you, bro. Even if you guys want to come down here for a Sunday fun day, we're done with it, or we're down with it. You know what I mean? You guys want to come down and have some fun? We're all about it.
Okay. So. What we need to do is get you boys on big wheels because we're having a hell of a time up here with BJ's list for big wheels.
Yeah. My Fox body's almost done. Obviously, I had a little bit of an issue with that. We're rebuilding phase, but I kind of really do want to put. Is it 22s? Is the smallest?
Yeah, 22s is the smallest.
Yes.
So if I show up with my fucking Fox body race car on 22s, are they going to let me race or are they going to cry?
Nope.
I know it's not you, BJ, but a bunch of people cried like Haggard in California.
Yeah.
At that California race, they wouldn't let him run.
No, not up here on our list. It's 22s, a DOT approved tire, and you're in.
Hell yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm with it, bro. I don't care. It's kind of hard to find some 22s for a Fox body, but I'm going to try.
Well, maybe BJ can help you out with that. You'll have to hit him up on the side.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward.
We just want to race, man. That's all we want to do.
Right.
So are you guys headed somewhere this weekend?
Yeah, we are. I'm not gonna say where because I don't want to burn the spot. But
No.
we're definitely heading to do some big tire racing with some bad motherfuckers, man. Some of the baddest cars around.
You can at least tell us the state.
It's in Arizona somewhere.
That's all that's what I mean. So
Yeah.
we got a big.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Go ahead. So we got a cash days in Arizona. You know, secret location.
Yeah, $500 buy-in. $500 buy-in, cash days. Run what you brung. I think it looks like the majority of it's gonna be big tire.
Okay.
That's showing up, but it is a run what you brung, and we just kind of decided to do it last minute because we got kicked out of the Cali race, and we've been working, or not me, Jamie. Jamie's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Jamie's been working his ass off to get that thing fixed and dialed in, and we just don't want it to go to waste, you know. So we figured we'd go down there and you know, just go have fun, man. Win or lose, we just want to show up and support it.
Is it still open to anybody right now on big tire, little tire deal?
I don't know. If you guys got a couple cars, hit up my messenger after this, and I'll find out. I'll see if there's any open spots. I think there was like 3 a couple days ago. Okay, because I just know that someone's probably going to write in or hit me up and say, hey, am I still in? Am I out? What's the deal? Can they get into your race? Tell BJ, load that thing up. Let's get it. It's not my race, but I'm sure that if there's an open spot, I know that the guy who's throwing it, he's an awesome guy, and I'm sure that wouldn't be no problem. So.
All right, cool. I'll hit you up later. Thank you for calling in. And I appreciate it.
I'm going to probably lose signal. I'm going through Phoenix or the mountains, so I'll probably lose you.
All right, buddy. So please let us know after the week, next week on how you did, okay, buddy?
Yeah, for sure. Sorry about being a dickhead about.
Don't worry about it. I'm still laughing. So
I said everything I said though.
So we all understand, sir. So you have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Later.
Thank you, guys. So it sounds like BJ, there's a race this weekend. Maybe we should. The red car is ready.
Yeah, let's stay ready.
Yeah, so we might have to hit him up later on that. I got Mr. Jim Benetti writing in. I got a small tire car for sale, boys. Jim, if you send me a picture of that car, I'll try to get it up on the show if anybody knows it. It's Troy Cafaro's son's old car. Beautiful car. Great small tire car. Got beautiful suspension under it. I think Jim just took the motor out of it, but she's ready to roll. It's a roller. So, Jim, what is that car again? Or if someone remembers what Troy's... I remember it, but I don't remember what kind of car it was. So, who's Mr. President?
We're going to pull the list up in a minute.
Okay. So, big rim.
Mr. President.
I mean, I've been called a lot of things. It's Firebird. So, yeah. Oh, it's a Firebird. Stevie just told me. So, he's got a Firebird for sale. Would be perfect for the small tire list. And it's a true street car. So, all right, guys. So, BJ is going to take over here now and basically set us up here with the big tire rim lace. Yeah. So.
Get the list up.
Yeah, so we get the list up.
So over the last week, we had a couple of changes. Well, a lot of changes. Few call-outs. No races that jumped off from everybody's cars being down, but my car down. I went ahead and gave up the spot to Kenny. So he's at the number 1 spot now. Lance at the number 2 spot. Twin at the number 3 spot. We got BC Performance coming in with 2 new cars. That's coming down on the 6 for the shootout.
Yeah. You got to speak up, Eric's saying.
Yeah. Then we got Steven coming in at number 6 and me at number 7.
Now, Steven's going to run the Camaro, right?
Camaro, yes.
So he's got the little boy waiting for the big brother to come in.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So we got Kenny on number 1. We got Lance on number 2. You got one of the twins in 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Twin at number 3.
Okay. Which is that BC Corey's car himself or just 2 of his customers?
One of his, both of his, I don't know. Might be both of his cars. I know he built both of them, but I know one for sure is his. But he's driving both.
Okay. So he's going to drive both cars no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
So. Let me see, and then we got Steve and you, and we're short 3 guys for the big tire.
3, yeah, we're actually.
So if anybody is out there and wants to jump on board the big tire list, we have 3 open spots if you think you're man enough. Now, I don't know. There's plenty of big tire cars in this town.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get. Hopefully, Maine will jump aboard and bring his ass back out.
I would love to see Maine's car on this list, but
yeah.
I don't think he really wants to race. But we'll have to keep busting. We'll have to keep
something up his sleeve. He do got something up his sleeve, but that's another conversation.
Yeah. So, well, hopefully someday maybe we can keep him into it. So, if anybody wants, I do have a picture of Jim Benetti's car. If you're looking for a small tire car, I will send it to you. So, guys, we have the list. What's the deal? I got 3 open spots. BJ is ready to just turn it up. So, BJ, who do you think's are we going to have a shootout with this list now?
We're going to have a shootout on the 6th
of September.
Yes, of September after the Royals picnic. That Sunday.
Okay.
Not sure if we're going to do it in the morning or night, but on the 6th is going down.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to have a couple of races jumping off this weekend. Where? I'm not sure. But Ken and Lance is supposed to be getting down for the #1 spot.
Now, is this a true call-out, or was this one of that?
True call-out.
Okay, so
true call-out.
Lance called out Kenny for the #1 spot.
For the #1 spot.
Okay, and we're going to be on big tires.
Big tires.
I really like Lance's car on drag slick.
They both like slick, so they got to go on the rims.
They got to go on the rims?
Yeah, they got to go on the rims, yeah.
I mean, we could put them in small tire.
Yeah, no, they could go on small tire, but yeah. They're going to do it on the rims, and if they want to do their grudge race on their slicks, they can go back and do their grudge race on their slicks, or however they want to do it. But for the list, they got to be on their rims, yeah.
So it's supposed to be Saturday night. They're getting down somewhere in town.
Yeah, somewhere in town.
Okay, so
night,
we'll keep you guys informed for the first call-out. We got John Stevens, well. Okay, he can spell. All right, we're good. Who's up there that says Debo? What is that? Is that what that says?
Yeah, thumbs up.
Okay, he likes it. Eric's still talking shit, so that's Eric. So we do have a big tire call out this weekend, I think, which is our first big talk.
It's going to be actually the first race.
Yeah, so.
Of the list, yeah.
So, what do we got to do, BJ, to get these guys motivated? I mean.
Shit. Let Cali come over and take over, because that's what it seemed like it's going to happen. Vegas scared to stand up. Cali trying to come out and take over the list.
I mean, BC Corey always seems to race.
Yeah.
Stevie's ready to race all the time.
Stevie
he's just getting his cars ready.
Marcus, when he's done, he's going to be ready. So once everybody's car is finished, it should jump off once everybody's finished and up and running. But as it stands right now, sounds like the Cali guy's trying to take over.
Now, do you really think the twins, one of the twins, is going to take a race?
He's down. He's committed. He said it. Just let him know. Let him know in advance. He's working. He's back working. So let him know in advance, and he's with it.
All right, cool. All right, so there you go, folks. We got 3 open spots. Definitely would love to see them filled before the shootout, September 6th. So if you're working on a car, got it sitting in your garage, you're almost done, jump on the list. You got nothing to lose. It's $200. If you want to get on the list in big rims and you can't afford it, me and BJ will lease it to you. Maybe you'll win. Well, maybe you back you just to get this thing moving. So, guys, we really need to get 3 more cars on this list to try to show America that, West Coast is down for racing, and Vegas, we're trying to load this thing up. Small tire guys, if we don't get some racing out of my small tire guys, I'm going to throw everybody's name in a hat, and we're just going to stop pulling names. And we're going to have a free-for-all just to see who gets that #1 spot. So, anybody else who's got scared? I'm scared. I need a loan. Stevie, you don't need a loan. You do not need a loan. Just stop it.
He do got to get some wheels.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, he sold his fucking rim.
Okay, BJ will buy him, Stevie. I'll tell you.
No, the hell I won't. Stevie need to be buying mine.
Okay, so we'll figure out, Stevie. We'll get you handled. John Stevens, he's a track racer. He races. So we need to get John Stevens out in this race, but he's all track.
He won't come to the street.
Yeah.
He's scared of the street.
So, guys,
let it be known, he's scared of the street.
I mean, it's a little scary. I get it, but he has a pretty car. So, I mean, I got nothing against track racers, but I love to just get them out there playing. Yeah. All right, BJ, I got to talk to you about something serious right now.
All right.
My street car list. Mm-hmm. I tried to get with Trent, put a shootout together.
Right.
$50 buy-in.
Right.
These motherfuckers cry about everything.
I see.
They wanted a fuel cell. I gave them 10 pounds. That's all. 10 gallons.
10 gallons.
That's all I always did. Now they're crying. They want to run slicks.
But we got a slick list. A small tire slick list.
Yeah. So I said either step up your game but they said they can't afford tires. You
So
can
what
build,
tires do they drive around the city on?
they say they're driving around on slicks.
Bullshit.
That's what I'm thinking. What's up, guys? If you really need to drive around on slicks and it's a street car, it's sad.
Right.
A drag radial, I mean, they've gone 6 seconds on a drag radial. Come on, put a street legal tire on it, show that you can drive the car, and make the street class. It's not a big deal.
I want to catch you in traffic on that slick. If I can catch you in traffic more than 7 times throughout the week, in different weeks on the same slick, then I'll think about it. But that don't sound right. I don't never see none of you guys on full slicks throughout the week.
Now, I know, like, Trent drives around. He's got drag radials.
Yeah, drag radials and hard tire.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think it's too much to ask to have a street class, have an all-street legal class.
Right. When you bought the car, where your stock's at?
Yeah, I mean, another thing. So, you know, guys, I'm trying to put this together for you so you don't have to race the race cars. You can legitimately be a street class, but I can't bend every rule. It's just not right.
No.
I mean, the fuel cell thing, I bent it a little bit. I shouldn't even have did that, but you can drive with a 10-gallon fuel cell. So the rule is if you can make it to the spot without a trailer and a thing, you have a big enough fuel cell in it. So that's not a big deal.
You don't drive the hood rat every day. This is street cars that drive every day. Go to the grocery store and all the bullshit every day.
Yeah.
Not once a year, Steven.
Yeah. So guys, come on. Hit me up. Get this street car class racing. I'd rather start the list like the big tire list with 5 good cars. Have a shootout, $50 each car. So we can start the list. There should be 5 to 10 cars in this town that want to race each other for $50. I mean, if you can't afford it, it's just ridiculous.
Go back up to John's.
Where do you go? What do we got going on?
John Stevens, come to the track so we can let it run all the way out 8th mile. Who you talking about? Who you want to come to the track? No one on the list. Go back up. No one on that list can beat me.
Track or street?
You would say that after Jason sold his car. I bet Bobby can get you.
I got money on Bobby.
I do too.
Yeah. So I think Bobby will play at the track too. We might be able to put something together for you there, bud. So, guys, I'm trying to reach out to the streetcar guys. Talk to me, write to me. Let's get something together. Get me 6 cars, Trent, that can race. So, what we got going on?
Steven says somebody might steal the shit at the grocery store.
In this town, you never know. So, all right, gentlemen, you've seen our list. We're trying to get things going. I want to appreciate everybody calling in tonight. I want a big shout out to our new studio. I'm loving it. You couldn't get any better. Guys, we're trying to do this for you and us. We're trying to get all the racing we can get out there. So, John, I mean, if you set it up with little Stevie, you can get it with Bobby up there with the Boo. I'm sure some of them guys would love to play with you and race. What's that? Brett, sponsor my S10 big wheel, build the fastest big wheel street car. Who is this? PB Racing Inc. What the hell's that? I don't even know what that is. So, well, private message me. We can always put something together. Let's see what's happening. Thanks you, everybody, for coming in. I look forward. BJ, you got to keep me informed on the race this weekend. Yeah. And we'll see how the list goes. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next Thursday.
Shit.
What's that?
Forgot to talk about Double O and that slow piece of shit he building.
Oh, I forgot all about that. You mean with the tractor?
Yeah.
He's going to try to make the list with the tractor.
Yeah.
So I look forward to that. But my problem with that car is, though, is Steven driving that car?
Yeah, more than likely, Double O can't drive.
So how do I put Steven on the list? He can't call himself out in a different car.
He got to decide and choose which one he's going to move ahead.
So, Steven, you're going to have to make a decision on which car you're going to drive to be on the list. Is it going to be the farm tractor or is it going to be the big wheel car? So, Steven, you're going to have to let me know privately on which one we're driving. So, good night, everybody, and we look forward to seeing everybody next Thursday. This is Brett from No Limit Motorsports, and thank you for listening to our podcast. If you haven't
for critical components so you can harness that diesel power with confidence. How good is it? In 200-hour head-to-head testing against a leading diesel oil, AMSOIL provided long-lasting protection and kept cylinder liners looking like new. What good is all that power if your oil can't handle the load? Get your diesel the protection it needs at amsoil.com/diesel. Power like this can lead to major wear. AMSOIL delivers powerful protection for critical components so you can harness that diesel power with confidence. How good is it? In 200-hour head-to-head testing against a leading diesel oil, AMSOIL provided long-lasting protection and kept cylinder liners looking like new. What good is all that power if your oil can't handle the load? Get your diesel the protection it needs at amsoil.com/diesel.
Heard about Anchor? It's by far the easiest way to make a podcast. For one, it's completely free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many other platforms. You can monetize and make money from your podcast with no minimum listening audience. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Download the free Anchor app and go to anchor.fm to get started.